Hello and welcome to today's Advanced Conversational Hypnosis Demo Breakdown. We've got Iwana as our client, and in the background we have Charmaine as our therapist. And what I'm going to do is take you through this video, which I've not actually watched through. I was there at the time, but I've not watched it through since. And I'm going to highlight points of interest, things that we need to know. Please pay attention to something amazing that happens during this demo. I won't spoil the surprise, but it is really, really fascinating. And I've only seen it a couple of times before. So without further ado, let's get cracking.
I'm having a problem with establishing a regular workout practice.
Okay, so you'd like to establish a regular workout practice
Yes.
in your personal life, or is this your niche?
No. This is totally
Just in
private,
personal life.
private and confidential.
So can you explain that to me? What does establishing a workout practice look like for you?
It's going downstairs to the gym. I live in a building downtown Vancouver. I have a gym, no excuse. Going downstairs 5 times per week, half an hour. And I want that habit to be as ingrained as me brushing my teeth after every meal.
So you'd like your workout practice to be as ingrained as brushing your teeth?
Yes, forever and ever.
Forever and ever. So what is forever and ever?
Until the death do us part from that planet.
So I'm just wondering how often you do your workouts at the moment.
I don't actually. I go for a walk if I force myself, maybe 4 times per week at the ocean, like 10,000 steps. That's as much as I can do.
So you force yourself to walk 4 times a week?
Yes, but that's not sufficient.
How is that not sufficient for you?
Because I'm getting old. I'm old, and in order to remain mobile and healthy, I have to build muscle. Because with age, the muscles kind of shrink. So to prevent slip and fall, to be healthy and to be satisfied with how I look, I have to have it. I used to have it for years and years and years, and then I kind of stopped.
So what's more important to you, how you look or building muscle?
How I look is the outcome of building muscle. The building muscle is not important, is the means to the end.
Okay. So looking better is what you want.
Yes.
And how would you look better if you built muscle?
I would just look more fit, more firm in my body, no flab whatsoever. And that is how I always functioned. And I feel comfortable with having a firm body with no parts that I don't like. Yeah.
So what are the parts that you don't like?
Should I point them?
Okay, so okay.
There's certain parts I'd like to be firm and trim like I was, and I know that this is doable because I see other people doing this. It's just I'm lazy, I just kind of became lazy.
So you'd like to lazily build muscle.
Yes, if possible. Can we?
So I'm wondering how you can be lazy and build muscle.
I wonder too. I know I have zero excuses. It's only half an hour. I have time. I have all those of time. I have the gym downstairs. I have no excuse whatsoever. And I don't know why I'm not doing what I want to be doing, what I should be doing. That was easy for me before.
So how was it easy for you before?
Because before I was very insecure about myself, had social anxiety mixed with depression, and I had to perform certain deeds in order to become whole and love myself. Now I love myself 100%.
So what's the problem if you love yourself then?
It's not a problem, but the outcome of this is that I love myself, regardless of what I'm doing. And I just became so relaxed within myself that I don't have that drive that, I had before, because I had to do it in order to feel better. Now I feel better all the time, 24/7. And that's basically a byproduct of me just functioning on a slow kind of a wave.
So your insecurities got lazy.
Yeah, my insecurity is basically that. It's not there anymore. It's so lazy.
So I'm wondering how you make an insecurity lazy.
That's a really good question. How I make insecurity lazy?
What's happening now?
What's happening? I'm just kind of trying to figure out the answer.
Insecurity becoming lazy.
Yeah. Yeah, my mind is turning into a mush right now.
A mush.
A mush. There is a mush. Oh.
And how does that feel? A mushy mind.
Mush. It feels like when I take an apple and mash it for apple pancakes, for example.
So you're mushing your mind into apple pancakes.
So after about 5 or 6 minutes of conscious explanations, chit chat, we have our first major and a fabulous metaphor of her brain being mashed in the same way you'd mash a potato to make a potato pancake. Fabulous.
That's right.
What are you laughing about?
Because my mind is a pancake and I don't have any mind anymore.
You don't have a mind anymore.
That happens to me.
So your insecurities become lazy.
Yeah, and there are a pancake right now being fried.
A fried pancake.
Yeah.
A fried apple pancake.
Yes.
I wonder how a mind can be a fried apple pancake.
It's pretty disturbing thought.
Disturbing thoughts.
The brain being an organ becoming an apple pancake.
Well, that sounds pretty serious to me.
Yeah, very serious, very bloody.
So what's the problem right now? Is it your brain being a mushy pancake?
I don't know what's the problem. Like right now that I don't have a brain anymore, I can't think.
So you can't think.
No,
So what happened to your brain? There we go.
not there.
Your brain is not there.
Yeah,
So what's happening now if your brain isn't there?
nothing. It's not. It's like void.
There we go.
I can't think about anything actually.
So you can't even think about
No,
a mushy pancake.
no, I can't think about anything.
You can't think about anything.
Yeah, it's a funny sensation.
So what is the sensation?
Hard to describe emptiness.
Emptiness. And where are you feeling that sensation of emptiness?
I should be feeling it in my brain, but I feel it here.
So you're feeling emptiness in your arms.
Yeah, perhaps.
So what does emptiness feel like in your arms? There we go. Emptiness in your arms.
I can't formulate any words, words or sentences that would describe that.
Describe that.
Yeah, because I don't have a mind, remember?
Your mind became a mushy pancake.
Yeah,
So what's happening right now?
or I just kind of envision my brain being on that side because the kitchen is that way. So my brain is over there, and here I'm sitting and having nothing in my skull.
So your brain is over there in the kitchen. I'm curious as to how your brain goes to the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
What's happening now?
Well, what came to me is just my brain can go anywhere.
Your brain can go anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
Your brain can go anywhere.
Yeah,
That's right. All the way now. All the way. Brains go anywhere.
yeah,
Yeah. Brains go anywhere. There we go. All the way now. There you go. That's right.
So notice how the therapist has been using phrases from the client. The brain can go anywhere. The brain can go anywhere. and we had lots of little unconscious moments which have stacked up on themselves to create this particular moment where Ivona goes into trance and starts figuring out the solution for herself. Or, well, we don't know what's happening, but that's what we're guessing is happening.
Take all the time you need for your brain to go anywhere. There we go. Brains going anywhere. All the way. All the way to anywhere. That's right. Your brain goes anywhere. And that's the funny thing about brains. They have the freedom to go anywhere. And as they go anywhere, the brain can go to more places. Anywhere that the brain needs to go. There we go.
Yeah, I feel heat
You feel heat.
and sweaty hands, and my hands are clasped like this.
Your hands are clasped like this.
Where did this come from? We spent a few minutes, the client spent a few minutes there in trance. She comes out of trance, not all the way, but most of the way, hot hands. And did you notice, without any suggestion from anyone, Ivona clasps her hands together in a form of catalepsy, and they stay stuck for quite some time.
Yeah.
So what's happening now?
And my brain is still empty. I don't have any thoughts about anything. It's just my hands are like this.
Your hands are like this.
Clasped.
What is this? So what's the problem then?
I can think because I have an empty brain. I can think about anything.
So I'm curious as to how your hands being sweaty and clasped helps your brain to go anywhere.
Now the brain left first, and then the hands became clasped like really hard,
Really hard.
Yeah.
So your hands aren't going anywhere.
So now the hands are stuck tight together. A few seconds ago, they were kind of semi-stuck and hot and sweaty, but now they are completely stuck together.
No, the hands belong together and they hold on to each other very tightly as if they didn't want to be separated.
So your hands don't want to be separated.
Yeah.
I'm just curious as to why your hands don't want to be separated.
They don't want to be alone.
Your hands don't want to be alone. I wonder why your hands don't want to be alone.
Well, they want to hold each other.
Your hands want to hold each other.
Yeah, perhaps.
And how does that feel?
Well, it feels like they're desperate to hold each other. They're still holding each other, like really tight. I don't know what's going on.
So what can your hands holding each other tightly show you about your problem?
Maybe that I can hold myself tightly. I don't know what it means. It just comes.
So you can hold yourself tightly.
Yeah,
And
what it means.
what is holding yourself tightly?
Being responsible to myself when I make a decision and doing what I want to be doing.
And what do you want to be doing?
Go downstairs and work out every day, 5 days per week, 30 minutes at a time.
So I wonder how you can work out if your hands are so desperate to hold each other.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. why I'm not going, because I have to part my hands. I can't work out with hands like this.
So do your hands usually do this?
No, right now, and they are still stuck. It's some kind of catalepsy going on here. Really.
So what kind of workout can you do with your hands so tightly together?
Perhaps, and this is just a conclusion I'm coming up with, the subconscious mind couldn't come up with a good reason why Ivana couldn't go down to the gym 5 days a week. And so by clasping the hands together makes it pretty much impossible to go down to a gym, because you usually need both hands to work out on the various bits of equipment.
Maybe just the running, but it still would be awkward if I run with my hands clasped like this.
So is your brain still in the kitchen?
It's slowly coming back. I slowly kind of feel my brain kind of, there's sensation at the back of my head.
In the back of your head?
Yeah.
I'm wondering how the emptiness in your arms is now a sensation in the back of your head.
Yeah, I don't know why it moved, but my hands are still clasped tightly.
So I'm wondering if your hands are clasped tightly because your brain is in the kitchen.
It's kind of like brain is slowly coming back. It's kind of there, back, but the hands are still clasped tightly, so I can't go to the gym.
So I'm wondering if you want to go to the gym, I mean, your hands don't want you to go to the gym.
Yeah, it's my hands. It's their fault.
It's your hands' fault.
I want to go, but my hands, for whatever reason, are so tightly clasped. It's unbelievable.
What can your hands, being so tightly clasped together, teach you about establishing a workout practice?
That when they want to be so tightly clasped together, they can also clasp together with a workout, maybe.
Wow, that's really curious. So how can you learn from your hands being clasped together to feel comfortable in your own skin?
I am comfortable in my own skin already.
So what's the problem then?
I just need to transfer that claspness, or I don't know how to call it.
So how are your hands feeling? Apart from clasped together, is there any other sensation in your hands?
Oh yeah, they are pressing so hard, and it's like the blood is leaving my fingernails. They're so tightly clasped. I can actually feel a force of them being tightly clasped together. It's not like lightly clasped, it's like really tightly with a force.
Cool. Is there anything you can direct me with?
Okay. So as with any demo, our therapist asks for some assistance, and from this moment onwards, I kind of step in. Ivona, you just saying that you need to transfer something. What do you need to transfer?
I need to transfer that commitment of my hands that I have
So you want
other to the workout, to me and the workout. So I and the workout are as tightly clasped together as those hands that are clasped together right now.
I got you. What would be the best way for you to do that?
I don't know.
What would be the best way to transfer that energy in your hands to going downstairs and doing the workout?
There we go.
Nothing comes to mind how I could do it. I mean, it's easy to do it with my hands. It's kind of automatic.
Yeah, automatic.
Yeah, and I want it to be as automatic when I and the workout are clasped together.
Yeah, you said you wanted to do this on autopilot almost, didn't you? Without thinking,
Yes.
like brushing your teeth.
Yes, autopilot, like brushing my teeth, which I
Okay.
never forget.
So how can you use this hand clasping gesture to put yourself on autopilot for the gym? How?
Maybe I could, I walk the dog every day, my dog every day in the morning. Maybe I could prepare for the workout, put my workout clothes on, my shoes, walk him and bring him home, and then go directly to do the workout right after.
Okay, and how do your hands feel when you say that?
It's still clasped together.
Okay, so is that the solution?
It could be a solution.
Okay,
Could
so
be.
how come your hands are still clasped together then?
I don't know. It's just they went cataleptic, and you have to do something.
They have to do something. What do they have to do?
Well, direct me to unclasp them.
Well, you can do that anytime you want. You know that.
I can't do it actually. It's silly. I should be able to do it, but I can't do it.
Okay, so what's keeping them? What is it that we're not seeing right now?
It's like they function separately from me. They have their own will.
All right, so your hands function separately from you.
At the present moment, yes, because they clasp together, and they just it's the way they want to be.
All right, that's how they want to be. Do they always have independent thought?
No, this is the first time.
It's the first time. So what is it telling you?
That life is full of surprises, and there is always a good time for the first time.
Good time for the first time. Charmaine, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are you curious about?
So your hands would like to have a good time. I'm just wondering why your hands want to have a good time the first time.
It happened automatically.
So do things always happen automatically?
Not always, but in that particular case, they just got together and automatically locked. And now they're staying like this, locked together all by themselves.
I'm curious as to how you would make mushed apple pancakes with your hands clasped together.
That's impossible.
That's impossible, that's right. So how are you going to do it?
I'll wait for my hands to get tired with that pressing and let go.
So your hands are pressing to let go.
Eventually they'll go. They will let go eventually because they will get tired with all that force.
So I'm curious as to what makes your hands tired.
Pressing it together for a long time.
So I'm wondering what your hands have wanted to let go of for a long time.
Great question there from Charmaine. wondering about what the hands have been wanting to let go of for a long time. And that sends Iwona straight into another
Your hands have wanted to let go of for a long time. Pressing together to let go. That's right. All the way. Taking a long time to press together to let go. Pressing together to let go.
Maybe I should not be forcing myself into the gym, but letting go myself into the gym, if it makes any sense.
So you want to stop forcing yourself to let go into the gym.
Yes. I don't know what it means, but yeah, let myself let go into the gym.
So I'm wondering how you can let go in the gym. There we go. All the way now. Letting go in the gym.
I know.
If you cast your mind back to the start of this conversation, when our therapist Charmaine started slowing down and saying, "There you go," our client Iwona was smiling, almost like she knew what was going to happen. But just now, she went somewhere because there was no smile, face was completely relaxed, and eyes closed.
So I am responsible for my dog exercising, and I never fail him, and I could just, I bring him home, and then I let myself go into the gym, just like I take him for a walk, I walk him for his exercise, I walk myself down to the gym. It's just like walking my dog, except I'm walking myself into the gym.
So your brain can go anywhere to let go in the gym.
Yeah, let go, and it's downstairs, so it's a downward motion.
So you can let go to go downstairs.
Yeah.
So how can you walk your dog to let go?
I could walk him earlier, actually.
But you're not going to be able to walk your dog if your hands are pressing together.
No. Oh, silly.
What's silly?
Oh, they're still pressing together.
What are they pressing together for?
It's just maybe some way to control something. I don't know.
I'm curious as to what that would control. I mean, you said your hands want to be together. So I'm wondering what your hands are going to do to let go of control. There we go.
They can just do it whenever they want to do it, actually.
So can you see that again, the hands releasing came directly from the client. When she was ready to let go, when the subconscious mind says, that's it, I'm done now, she let go.
It's like your brain can go anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
How are you feeling now?
I feel like when blood, leaves your extremities, like when you sit on the folded legs, and then you get up and it's just like full of ants. That's how my hands are feeling.
So how do you feel about the problem now?
I feel pretty confident that I can let myself go into the gym after I walk my dog, because I can just do it. Just like I could take my hands apart at some point, because
So
I can. I can.
So you can just do it now.
Yeah, I hope it feels so easy, especially if I walk my dog half an hour earlier than I'm walking him normally. So I don't have that impression that there is something more important for me to do, which is a total excuse instead of going to the gym. So if I walk my dog half an hour earlier, then I create a room to go to the gym, and everything should be working with that plan.
So, okay. So what if you have a bad morning and you don't feel like getting up half an hour earlier?
Bad morning.
Do you walk your dog as soon as you get up, or what does it look like?
No, I take my time, I don't have like a strict routine, because I work from home, so it's not I have to be somewhere at a certain hour. That's part of the problem. When I used to work in the corporate world and I had two little children and they had hockey and soccer and science, I had time for everything because I was tightly scheduled. So I knew I have to be like a machine. So I did everything. Now I have all the time to myself. So I just, I don't have that, I'm not on my toes. I'm not like a greyhound running in a race anymore. So that makes me kind of mellow, and that although just even talking about it, I know it's like a bunch of excuses.
So what's happening with the problem now? You're just going to go to the gym when you when you walk your dog?
That's my that's how I feel right now. And I can test it tomorrow. And then I hope that if I do it over a certain duration of time, let's say 2-3 months, 5 times per week, then I will set that habit that I have with brushing my teeth. So it's just the first period.
So you've learned that you can do that now.
Yeah, I hope that I can do it right now.
Are you sure you can do it right now?
Well, I had commitments of that sort before, so you know, I can't be 100% sure.
Well,
Iwona, how we can, sorry, Charmaine, I'm just going to jump in. Iwona, how are we going to know that you're not just trying to keep us happy, that you're actually going to go down to the gym and do a workout? How are we going to know? You could just be trying to make Charmaine look good by saying, yeah, I'm fine, all sorted.
That's so true.
So how are we going to know?
Yeah. Well, I would have to have accountability body, maybe that would work out with me, that puts a pressure on me, and I feel really bad disappointing people. And I don't lie, so that would put me in a no way out situation. So I would have to go to
no
the gym.
way out situation. That's cool. So what is the smallest thing you could do today to start building this habit?
I can contact one person on Facebook who posted 3 or 4 weeks ago that she's a fellow hypnotherapist. She wants to lose some weight, and I had some talk with her through Messenger, and she said we can support each other and let's meet and discuss. And I kind of ignored that. I can go back to her, and she can be my accountability buddy.
Cool. Charmaine, do you have any more questions for you on
how are you feeling now?
I feel fabulous right now, but I have always a question mark. A question mark whether when the rubber meets the road, I'm going to do what I should be doing.
But you've just told us on a live recorded video that everyone can see that you can do it now. So you can do it anytime you want to. Your brain can go anywhere in the kitchen and turn into apple mush pancakes, and your hands will clasp together if you don't let yourself go to the gym. So what's the question mark about?
You brought up a important point that I made that commitment in public.
You did. We're all here. I've written it down. Put it in my calendar.
How embarrassing.
So let's just go with one more question then. What could stop you from turning this into an automatic thing like brushing your teeth?
If nobody knew that.
But we do know.
We all know.
We all
We'll
know.
be watching you.
How are you going to check on me?
Yeah, I got friends in your town. I'm going to message them, find out where you live, and get them to go to the gym every morning.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, if I have a whip over my back, then that would be a guarantee of that to happen.
That's really interesting. Right at the start of this conversation with Charmaine, you said that you wanted to go to the gym to get strong and firm and stronger muscles.
Yeah.
So why on earth, if that's what you really, really want, why do you need a whip to get you to do this?
God, this comes really terrible, but what occurred to my mind when you whip someone, that you break his skin and then there are welts, and when they heal, that they become stronger. I don't know why.
That's not quite right. Yes, it breaks the skin, but it leaves nasty marks and it hurts like hell. So let me ask you again. Why do you think you need to be whipped to go down to the gym so you can have bigger, stronger muscles and lose that excess fat that you mentioned?
Maybe I forgot that I am the whip.
You're the whip.
Yeah, I was in my prior life, I was a financial controller and I was the whip.
Oh, you're a lion tamer.
Yeah, that was my nature, to control and run the financial
Okay,
management.
I get it. I get it. So how are you going to use this to go down to the gym and lose the fat and make your muscles strong and firm?
Just to remember how good it feels to control everything.
Okay, you've forgotten how to control everything.
How good it feels. I forgot how good it feels to.
How good does it feel?
It
How
feels
good does it
very
feel?
good. Very good.
How good does it feel? Right now, how good does it feel to be in control of everything?
Powerful.
Powerful.
Mm.
Powerful. Feels powerful to be in control of yourself. To go down to the gym and lose the fat and build the muscle. Feels powerful.
Powerful.
Powerful. So
Yeah.
what's stopping you?
Nothing. I like to feel powerful.
So are you feeling powerful now?
Yeah, like 100% right now.
Are you going to feel powerful tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock or whatever time you get up?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, there we go again. I'm pretty sure.
I will be. I will be. I like the feeling of power.
Okay, so how can you take that feeling of power with you? How can you keep that feeling of power and strength, being in control?
Start doing this and see the results, and knowing that when I lift weights, I make myself stronger and becoming more powerful and growing in my power, in my body, and in my mind. It feels good, actually. Right
So,
now it feels good. When I think about that, when I think about the resistance and lifting weight and experiencing that resistance and me pushing through the resistance and actually conquering that gravity with my power, it actually feels good.
so going down to the gym is going to make you feel powerful and in control.
Yes.
Powerful in control.
Yeah, powerful and in control. That's who I am.
So is there anything that could stop you now?
No, because I like to control things.
So how do you feel about getting up tomorrow morning and going down to the gym?
I feel fabulous. I feel I will do it for sure.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
That didn't sound very powerful and strong.
Yay, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yes, yes, because I like the feeling of being in control, and when I'm in control of that area in my life, then it's going to have a spillover effect on everything, on my business, on everything. I know it. It's just it's just like planting seeds in one area, and then that expands. I have to do it. I have to do it. I want to do it. I will do it. Can
Can you see how your voice has changed?
No
How
doubt.
your posture has, can you see how your voice has changed? How your posture has changed?
Yes.
How you've been very
Yes.
affirmative with your gestures.
Yeah, I'm the one that runs the show here in my life. I'm
You
the one.
run the show. You're the
I
one.
run the show.
You're the one. You run
I'm
the
the
show.
one.
You run the show.
I run the show.
You run the show.
Damn it.
Okay, what time is it?
12:00.
This was another excellent demonstration. We had UMs, unconscious moments, we had trance, we had silence from the therapist, we had laughter, we had all kinds of different metaphors, from being whipped to the brain going out into the kitchen all by itself, to mushy apple pancakes, and the amazing catalepsy that we saw. All of this stemmed from the client. I really want to iterate that. This was all generated by the client with guidance from the therapist. So really great demonstration. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.